I get nearer to Pesach and thinking about the whole year. You sit down Pesach night and you think about, it's like a Rosh Hashanah. You think about everything. You put away a kittel and you think about, what's the purpose for all this life? What's the purpose of all thing? Showing off with a telephone. I have also got a telephone. Everybody's got a telephone. What do you need to walk in the street with a telephone? What's the purpose of all this? And I come to think of in a way, Reb Herschel Diamond ran his life very right. He must have seen there was no tachlis in talking to people. They're not going to understand at all. I wonder how many people, some people have come up to me and said that they've taken things from my YouTube and started to look at life in a different way. But most people think you're nuts, you're mad. I mean, they don't even understand the way you're looking at the life. You know, if I try to explain to a chicken that his life in a little pen is nothing, is rubbish, that he's really only there for a few weeks and he's going to be geschochten, and then they're going to eat him and finished. He wouldn't understand a chicken. The same thing, I look at these people, they don't understand what life and what purpose and what it's all about. They think, you look through the newsfeed, you think that nothing matters anymore, only your sheitel and your house, and I've got something fantastic, and you're making a big chasana, or you're making something else. All is showing all about life is showing I've got something you haven't got, I'm more than you. Is that the whole purpose of life, to show off? That's what we're here for all our lives. We work through, we have children, we live through, and the problems we have in life, just to show off I am more than you. Is that what life is all about? How sad. No wonder Reb Herschel sat down by a Gemara and learned and wasn't interested with what's coming, what's going with this Erev Shabbos, Erev Pesach. He did. He baked a bit of matzahs and ate the matzahs and sat down straight away and learned. And I know from fact that at least I remember more than over 50 years. And I know that he was like that behavior. I come to think of it, maybe he's right. He realized in life it's a waste of time to talk to people. I'm wasting my time trying to explain you that the way you're running your lives is a load of rubbish. You're living in cloud cuckoo land. The same people who one side they say chesed, and one they're supposed to side by side chesed, and from the one side, if somebody builds on their thing, there is no chesed anymore, as long as the chesed doesn't touch me. And then from one side, it's a Simon said she takes chesed, just chesed. She gives so many houses, and from the other side, she's built a home for old age people. She charges a fortune for the home. They're making a packet of money. It's not done at charitable. None of these people are not making money out of this because the Satmar's making money. As Ramap is making money. They're all making a fortune, a good lot of money. So where's the kindness that was supposed to be? Gemachim for this, gemachim for that. I don't. Somewhere along the line, if somebody can explain me, I would be very much appreciated. You can phone me on my numbers in the Teleshomer Shabbos telephone books. Everybody knows who I am. And I'll be prepared to listen. What you have to say about, really, what is the purpose of life? Du geht mit der Stramel, which is supposed to be 200 years old. We don't want to go to today's Levish. And on the other hand, you're holding a telephone in your hand. Here they go with a tichel. They're pushing a baby at 17. And they're crossing over the road. And into my car, she pushes the baby. Right into my car. She doesn't concentrate what she's doing. She had the baby, she had a child. She brings her child on the Shumma of the Welt. Give it Give it love, caring and attention. No, she's occupied. She's got to go shopping and buy this nice thing and that nice thing and this thing. And she's got to have that and she's got to have this. And whether the husband can afford it or not doesn't matter. She's got to have it. So many divorces take place because they don't care. I don't think the Rabbonim care. That Schwarz definitely doesn't care. He enjoys every divorce, and so does Rabbi Dar Aaron Dovedina. He doesn't care that people get divorced. He said by me, he told me, I said, what did you explain them did you explain them that life is not just about having their satisfactions. Life is about tests which you go through and how you overcome. That's what life is about. You know, somebody told me a very interesting story. A young man, he went to B&Q and he wanted to buy an oven for Pesach. It was £220. He wanted to have a little oven for Pesach. So if he wants to spend the money for Pesach extra. And he comes to B&Q and he tries to, they don't deliver, so he tries to get a minicab. He came there on Thursday night, tried to get a minicab and he couldn't get a minicab. It was busy, I don't know why. And he went home and he said, well, if I can't get a minicab, I'm not buying it. I'll buy it another time. Anyway, He went back on Monday, and then he could get a minicab, and they had reduced everything by 20%. So it means he got the oven for 180 only instead of 220. He saved himself £40. But what is interessant is that he said, how the Rebbe Shalom works. I thought it was all bad. The Rebbe Shalom said, "Oh, I'm trying to get a minicab and I can't get. Oh dear!" And God made a light. And 2 days later, showed me the light that He wasn't doing me a ru, He was doing me a tova. I can't get it now because I'm going to get it next week cheaper. And I thought to myself, how many things in life do we have like that? Upon thousands, and we don't see it. We need to say Perek Shira, we need to get this, we need to win the lottery, we need to do I don't know what. But how many things does God take care of us that we by chance meet this person and that person, and things we wanted to do are related? We don't appreciate how God's hand is in everything. And I'm talking to a world like that, who I live in a different world, who look at life completely different. And I'm trying to explain them something about how I look at life. Am I really wasting my time? I wish I would have asked Reb Herschel his opinion on this instead of talking with him about learning. I would have asked him once, what do you think, Reb Herschel? Do you think I'm wasting my time? Do you think I should just be occupied with learning and let the Welt go? Leave me alone. Don't get involved with the world. Do what you like. Be mechanech the children how you like. Don't care if they say Om Yeshmei Rabbo. Don't care if they do answer and they do daven, they don't daven. Just see that your little corner is all right and fair. Maybe even not, of course not. Maybe you can't influence anybody at all, and just live your life like that. Maybe you can't even influence your own children or your own wife on what you're doing. I don't know how Reb Herschel looked at it. I'd have liked to know, and I pity I didn't ask him this question.